Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh! Like a fist! Hit him with the fireball. Hit him with this before, guys.
She hits his shoulder!
Oh!
Canadian Destroyer off the top!
She's going to the top, guys!
Nice!
Super cold red from the top. Now she's up the top. She hits this, it's over. Oh, that's it. Violence. I like violence. You know I am.
Oh, she's violent!
Did you hear that?
Yes, he threw the trash can right off Jordan Jenkins' head!
Did you hear that?
What? Oh, shit! What a super kick! Yeah! Zay Gage just took IK3's head off! Oh, what a shot! This is Joey Owens' show! They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn broadcast I've ever been on! So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match!
Shit, let's go with.
All right, well, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Facer Hill Pro Wrestling Talk, Thursday, August 13th, 2026. I'm Gonzo, joined by OG Tony, Big Glenn, and Justin Terrell. What's up, guys?
Doing good.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Just trying to stay dry. I mean, we should have built an arc, I think. But
Yeah, it's been looking like Jurassic Park out there for the past week or so. Even here in India, it hasn't been too bad. But
It don't look like it's raining right now.
yeah, I think it's supposed to hit pretty hard after midnight.
It looks
Okay,
like a damn war zone driving around today, door dashing.
yeah, I bet.
Looks like a
Watch
war
out.
zone, and you'd have to turn. There's a lot of places you had to turn around and try a different route to get to because you couldn't
yeah,
get through.
watch out for those power lines, Gonzo, man, because you never know.
You're muted.
You muted, Justin.
I
said I was gonna have a new lease in life.
Okay.
There was no dicks, and
Okay,
okay.
okay.
And no airplanes in the air. So
Okay. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Facer Hill Pro Wrestling Talk. Let's jump into TNA. TNA was a decent episode. It wasn't the best. They've been really killing it the last few weeks, but this was more of an episode with storytelling and stuff. I give the show a 7.25. The wrestling wasn't as strong as it has been, but that happens sometimes. The biggest story right now for me is Mustafa Ali and Jason Hodge. I'm loving that story. They got a big pay-per-view coming up. I believe it's next Sunday. Lethal Lockdown. All the matches will be in cages. I think it's going to be a really good show. But yeah, I like what they're doing with Mustafa and that storyline and with Jason Hodge. They got his wife involved, his kids involved, Jason Hodges. So I like where they're going, getting pretty personal. The other thing I'm really liking is Xia Brookside. She's the TNA Knockout Champion. She's a heel champion, and I like it. She's doing great work. I liked her when she was over in the UK, NXT UK. I think NXT was very smart TNA was very smart to get her signed, and they're doing something with her. So I like the direction they're going there. And her match that she had with Wendy Chu for the TNA Knockouts Championship match was my match of the night for TNA. All right, guys, let's jump to SmackDown with Justin Terrell.
all righty, SmackDown coming from you live at the Xperia Arena or Xperia Mobile Arena. It opened up with Cody, CM Punk, and Kevin Owens returning. It was actually a pretty good promo. The match then it started off with the United States Championship match. Cody, Baron Corbin defeated Trick Williams. That match wasn't great. Like I felt like it could have been better. I'd rate that match a 3.5, 3 out of 5. Obviously Sammy's not happy, but we're gonna continue building the story. I think it's gonna lead up to another match with Altus. I don't think Altus will be a full-time wrestler. I think, but I think he'll be like an appearance here and off and stuff like that. Fatal Influence versus Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton. Fatal Influence defeated them. That match was not the greatest. It really wasn't, and I was kind of upset that they had Chelsea take the fall on that, since her being the champion. I was kind of upset with that. Then you had obviously Cody and Randy. That's gonna get heated up. I think it's gonna lead into something pretty cool. I don't want it to lead up into a war games match. I don't think that's something I would want to see. Like, I want to see Orton versus Randy, or I want to see Randy versus himself. Cody versus Cody versus Randy. I'd rather that be a singles match, not two groups. But at the same time, if it's war games, I mean, if you want to build something for them, let them have a war games match with two groups, and neither one of them touch each other the whole time, or at least until like pivotal parts in the match. And then we closed the match. Closed the night out with the main event, which shockingly was the match of the night. Like we had Alexa Bliss returned with Charlotte to help Charlotte Flair defeat Jade Cargill, but also we had Tatum actually make her SmackDown debut. Other than that match, the show, I give that show about an 8.
Okay, I agree with you. I give it an 8 also. The one thing I didn't like about it, I thought the promos were fantastic. I thought the promos were great. I thought Tatum Paxley coming in was great. Only 3 matches on the show. I think they should have at least 4 matches. I didn't like the only 3 matches being on the show. And also, Chelsea Green did get hurt. She got her orbital broke. So I don't know what they're going to do with that situation. Maybe we'll find out Friday. But yeah, I thought the Punk and Owens thing was great. And I thought Cody and Owens promo was great. So I thought SmackDown was good. Set up a lot of stuff. Wasn't the greatest wrestling show as far as wrestling goes, though. Okay, Chris, let's go to you and Monday Night Raw.
Raw was pretty good this week. I loved how it started out. Solo coming out, doing his thing, singing Jey Uso's song, and then he said "Solo Dolo in your city," so kind of playing off that. Jay comes out, tells him to fall in line. They end up setting up a main event match where if Jay wins, he gets to deliver Solo to the tribal chief on the next Raw. I thought that was a good segment. Then the first match I thought was a real good match. I thought the Laredo Kid and Penta was a real solid match. I enjoyed it. But Raw was pretty good. You had a Breaker. All Braun Breaker can think about right now is Obafemi. I thought that was I loved the way he his body language and everything when the Vision came out, the way he just like stood over there like he really didn't care what was going on. And then of course he had a segment with Paul Heyman later in the show that I thought was great as well. But they're really starting to build him and Oba. They did end up having a kind of like a face off in the ring. Let's see what else did I have on here. You had Dom Mysterio and Dragon Lee. I thought that was a solid match. And then Big Cass come out and attacked Lee and Javon Evans this time. So I like the way they're building Cass. I think they're building him perfect. I like what they're doing there. You have the Stephanie Vaquer and Becky Lynch. And they was out there with Liv Morgan?
Liv Morgan attacked Becky, yeah. Yep. And then Stephanie came out.
What was the other one? Oh, and then the main event. I thought the main event was a real good match. Other than the only part of Raw I didn't like was Solo losing. I was pretty mad about that right after the show. But it's all going to depend on what they do what they do this Monday with it. If they just join him back with the bloodline and that's it, to me, you're kind of wasting what he's been doing the last few weeks. Where I think he's been great. But I also think it's going to be. I think somehow he's going to be separated from them.
Yeah.
Again, I think LA Knight.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Raw. I thought it was the best show of the week. I give it an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I was a little surprised Solo lost already to Jay, and they're moving him. We'll see what kind of ceremony, what they're doing Monday. Roman's going to be there. That should be interesting. I like what they're doing, man. They featured Oba a couple segments. They featured Brian Breaker 2 or 3 segments. LA Knight a couple of segments. They're really trying to build the championships and the storylines up. So I like the direction Raw's going right now, and SmackDown too. So I'm looking forward to SmackDown.
Yeah, I thought SmackDown was pretty good. It was a lot of promos, a lot of setting up for this Friday.
Yeah, they got a big card this Friday. All right, Mr. Big Glenn, let's jump into some NXT.
Yes,
Big
definitely not
Tyrone.
Marcus, but Big Glenn, Big Tyrone, whatever you want to call me in that way. We went right into NXT. Obviously, when they went live at 8:00, they showed the crowd shot. Crowd was fired up. Crowd is always fired up for every Tuesday. Our opening match was Lizzie Rain and EK Prosper versus the Colleen. Solid match. Fantastic. Then we have Saquon Shurs taking on Dion Lennox, and he won with the sidewalk slam after Dr. Slate attacked Saquon. Then we have the NXT North American Women's North American title match versus between Zarya and Ren St. Clair. Another great match. Obviously, Zarya won with F5 and other things that took place of keynote on the show. We had Cam Hendricks and take on Mason Rook. Cam Hendricks obviously won. Then the main event was Cruz Montana versus Grayson Waller. It was a disqualification because the guy that we've been looking forward to seeing in WWE showed up, which that would be one Zilla Fatu.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
Hey, Josh.
Yes. 2% whole milk. You never know, man. I always come back with something.
I figured it'd be almond milk.
What the fuck?
This show's gonna get off the rails like last night's show.
It can't get close like last night.
Last night was a different breed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever happened last night. That's why I said I slept on it. I have repented my sins.
Yeah. Justin found Jesus after last night.
I found Jesus.
I bet he did.
So, Big Glenn, what'd you think of NXT?
It was amazing, man. NXT is always a show. Really, it's honestly been my show of the week as far as WWE is for a long ass time. And even though the men's division is not where the women's division is at, I mean, it's still a fantastic watch every single Tuesday night. So.
Yeah, the men's division definitely getting better. Bringing Grayson Waller back, and now Zilla and Cruz Montana. You've got the North American champion who does very good. They're definitely moving in the right direction.
Absolutely,
a lot of young talent. They brought a lot of people from the independents in, a lot over from the UK, and they're just trying to get them TV time to get better. But I think NXT is doing a great job. What kind of grade you give that show?
I had to give it about a solid 8.5 out of 10. Nothing too great, nothing too special. Just your average NXT. And as far as Josh Common is concerned, I thought I saw him out there on Alcatraz Island when I was in San Francisco last month. So
I don't know if I did anything bad, Josh. The whole show just went off the rails. You're just gonna have to watch the show.
Yeah, I told him about it, that it went off the rails.
Oh, you told him about
it? Yeah, I told him it went off the rails. I give NXT an 8. I thought it was solid. I enjoyed the show. I think they're moving in the right direction. They're going to have some hiccups with the young talent on mic sometimes, but I think the talent's definitely
Yeah.
performing in the ring.
One,
I think
one,
that,
one
ahead.
thing that I definitely noticed was Kimberly Gray's mic work. It's still kind of shaky to me. Like the one that she had from Tuesday, her mic work seemed kind of shaky on the mic, as far as the confidence and stuff. So
Yeah,
I think
that
that's probably something that's keeping her from moving up. I mean, even if she moves to the main roster, which she will eventually, that's probably the only thing that's really keeping her in NXT, honestly, is her mic work.
I think you're right. Yeah, but I enjoyed NXT. I'm interested to see they got them 2 shows that they're going to be doing on the 30th, the same day as All Out. They're going to be doing the NXT show, I think, at 3, and I think the first show's at 12, and that's the AAA show. So I think it's going to be interesting. Should be fun. Let's move on, guys. Let's talk a little AEW. I've got AEW. Wasn't their best show. They had some struggles last night. Wasn't terrible by any means. I give it a 7, but it was decent. My match of the night was Jay White and David Finlay. I thought it was very good. I'm just concerned that if Jay White's going to be able to stay healthy. He looked like he got his bell rung during that match. Swerve came back. I thought it was forced. Wasn't a big fan of that segment with it looks like they're going to put Swerve in the 6-man tag thing, and a lot of rumors going around that his partners for a 6-man tag is going to be the New Day. So I just don't see why the New Day needs to be a part of that either. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Give it an opportunity, give it a chance. Kevin Knight and Chris Jericho, been a lot of talk on the internet about this. What was a pretty good match. They had a spot where Jericho's had the Walls of Jericho on, and he's on one side of the ring. Well, the spot was supposed to be the referee's kind of distracted, and Don Callis was supposed to hit Jericho with a screwdriver. Well, Jericho's on the other side of the ring. So I think Don Callis said, well, I got to get to him. So he jumps in the ring and starts towards him. And Jericho's yelling at him, no, no, no. So he gets back out of the ring, and then Jericho proceeds to just basically dog walk him over there. The referee has to get back down in position, and it was a cluster. Callis ended up hitting him with the screwdriver, and that wasn't even the finish of the match. They went on from there. So it got kind of a clusterfuck there, and it's unfortunate because it was a good match. The show was kind of disjointed the way they put it together. Moxley in the main event against Jack Perry. I know House was upset because he predicted Jack Perry was going to upset Moxley in the first round. And I didn't think that was going to happen because Moxley's got too big of an ego. And Moxley basically beat the shit out of Jack Perry, left him a bloody mess, and basically knocked him out. Moxley looked strong again as usual. So wasn't a bad show. It just was a little down for what they've been the last few weeks. But we'll see if they can get back on track. They got a couple weeks to build up for All In. It's also on the August 30th over in London. All right, guys, got a couple more segments, and then we'll get out of here. The first one, I'll give you guys some homework, and we'll get to that.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, student.
The dog ate my homework.
Oh, I believe it. Okay. Here's what we had set up, guys. We went back to different companies and wanted to know who was your favorite babyface and who was your favorite heel from that company. Yeah. Mick's struggling over there right now. He doesn't seem to fit in over there. I don't think Mick Foley don't, but
I'm sure it's a decent paycheck, though.
Obama told us to have hope. Okay. So what we had, guys, first of all, was from NWA from that time. And like Chris, I know you may not know AWA if you wanted to skip that section, or if you come up with somebody. I know you guys are not near as old as I am. I'm old as dirt. But in NWA, Chris, who was your favorite face and who was your heel?
And which one?
NWA.
NWA, Face Steamboat, Hill, Ric
I'm
Flair.
shocked. I'm shocked that you took Steamboat. I thought for sure it was going to be the guy that you dressed up as for Halloween.
I took him for a different one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you was going to take him. Okay. So you took, again, Steamboat as your face and your heel. Who was it?
Ric Flair.
Okay. I'll do mine next. My face was Dusty Rhodes. I'm big Dusty Rhodes mark. And my heel was also Ric Flair. They was the ones that stood out for me. What about you, Big Glenn?
So for my face, I'm going with the Road Warriors, and the heels, I'm going to give you a shocker. The Midnight Express with Jim Cornette.
Okay. You went the tag team route. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hell no.
Fantastic. Okay, Justin, what about you?
For my face, I'm gonna go Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and my heel as well is also Ric Flair.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's go AWA. I don't know if you guys. I'll give mine first. My face was Kurt Hennig. Kurt Hennig was a champion over in AWA. I really enjoyed him. He was a face most of the time over there. He's evolved, okay. And Nick Bockwinkel was my heel for AWA. Did any of you other guys have any AAW picks? AWA picks, excuse me.
I do. Obviously,
Okay.
mine was Kurt Hennig. Then I could go Hogan, but I don't think we can pick Hogan. But I don't think he was heel in AWA.
No.
Let's go David Schultz for the heel.
Okay. Yeah, he was over there.
Only because of the fucking
Promo.
interview. Yeah, the interview
Yeah,
of
the
that.
promo. San Francisco.
What's wrong with
If you don't know,
Gene?
if you don't know, look that up because it's awesome.
Yes.
The San Francisco promo. It's one of a kind. What about you, Chris? Did you have any AWA?
No, not really.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that was kind of before your time. You seen a little bit of it when you was very young because they used to come on ESPN a little
ESPN.
bit, but you went.
I remember seeing
Yeah,
Larry Sabisco. I think that was AWA,
Yeah, he was AWA, big heel. Yeah.
which we saw him live too. Was it?
Yep.
When we saw him live, was that AWA?
Yes. At the Anderson Speedway.
That was AWA.
Yep.
Okay. So I wasn't for sure if that was AWA or not, but I remember that show. Remember Sabisco. I'm trying to remember who else was on that show. But that was a good show.
Scott Hall was there. I think
Young
Hennig
Scott
was there, if
Hall.
I remember right.
That was a good show. I was young.
Okay, Justin, did you have any AWA?
No, I wasn't. That was before my time.
I knew. I figured. Okay, let's move on to WWF. We had WWF, and we also got WWE. Let's do WWF. Let's go with Justin first. Who was your face and who was your heel?
My face of WWF, I would have to say, oh, that's a tough one. Oh, that is a tough one. There's so many good wrestlers in the 90s. I guess if I had to pick one, really, it would be Brett.
Brett,
Can't-
okay.
I can't really think of another face aside from Hogan and
Yeah.
in the 90s. And his heel, I mean, it's a toss up. Owen was a really good heel. Then you had Jerry the King Lawler, who was a phenomenal heel, and during the 90s. I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna heart it up and go Brett and Owen.
Okay. Chris, let's go to you.
Which one?
WWF.
WWF. Let's see. Face, I had Stone Cold, which I guess you could use him probably as kind of either because he was.
Yeah, 'cause there for both.
And then for heel, I had Jake the Snake Roberts.
Okay. I'll go next. I had Hulk Hogan as my face, and Roddy Piper as my heel. Glenn?
Hogan's the face, and I think for my heel, I'm gonna go with Sergeant Slaughter in '91.
Okay.
Nation of Domination was a good one. I like the Nation of Domination.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Okay, WWE. WWE officially started in May of 2002.
Did you skip WCW?
No, I'm going to do WCW here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Fuck WCW."
No, I was looking at the list and I was like,
no. Let's do WWE 2002 on. Glenn.
I'm gonna take on this pick for the heel. Kurt Angle for the heel.
Okay.
Face. Shit. Damn, this is a hard one because I can go with a bunch of my favorites. I'm gonna go with the Undertaker.
Okay. I'll go next. I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels, and for my face and my heel, I'm going with Edge.
I was going to pick Shawn, but like it's like Shawn Undertaker, Shawn, you know.
Yeah. Let's go, Chris.
WWE.
Yep.
I went with John Cena on the face and Undertaker for the heel.
The heel. Yeah, he was heel. Yeah, for a while.
Right at the start of the when they moved over to the E.
Yep.
FE.
Okay, Justin.
My face. I'm gonna have to say John Cena in that time frame, especially right after the Attitude Era and the conversion of WWF to WWE. John Cena, and then as far as heel, I gotta go Edge.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's do some WCW. We'll let Justin go first.
Oh, you would do
Face
that for
and
me.
heel.
You would do that for WCW. The biggest heel in WCW was Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody says. He was the biggest heel at WCW. And then for face, Diamond Dallas Page.
Damn it. That's my picks. I had Diamond Dallas Page and face and Hogan as my heel. What about you, Chris?
I had Sting as my face and
See, I'm
Hollywood Hogan
surprised
as
you
my
did
heel.
that. Because Sting wasn't your big face, and that. I mean, you liked Sting, but you preferred the other Sting. But yeah, it was that WCW wasn't easy. Big Glenn.
Heel Hogan, obviously. I could have did like a Freebird rule and just said NWO. So you really could have, honestly, because that was they were the biggest heels.
Hey, look, it's Billy Bob.
Oh,
Billy Bob,
yeah.
Start.
Biggest heels during that time, obviously, but the face would obviously had to be Sting because 97 Sting hanging out in the Raptors and shit, coming in on helicopters, and all kinds of other shit. I mean, that shit got the fans crazy as hell.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. I agree. Okay, guys, the last category, again, you guys may not all had this because it may have been before your time. World class wrestling out of Texas. That was the other one we had.
Shit, that's easy as hell for me.
Let you go first, Big Glenn.
Von Erichs as your faces and your heroes, obviously the Freebirds.
That's what I had.
Don't get it.
That's what I had too, Von Erichs and the Freebirds. Justin or Chris, did you guys have anything down for world class?
I mean, you guys pretty much answered it because when you think of world class, you think of the Von Erichs and the Freebirds.
Well, that's true, but they did have some good heels. They had he was a face too, gentleman. Chris Adams, he's the one that was the first guy to do the super kick, and he was a great face, but he was also a great heel too. So, but yeah, the Freebirds. I mean, it's hard to beat the Freebirds as heels.
Christmas night with that boot shot from Michael Hayes.
Well, what they did there, I think it was in Alabama in the Mid-South, the Freebirds put this hair cream into
Junkyard.
Dog's
Yep.
eyes and supposedly blinded him. And heck, a fan took a shot at Michael Hayes. Tried to shoot him there at the arena.
People are crazy.
Those missed out stories, they could write books on that shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay, guys, next topic I had, and then I was gonna see if you guys had anything. If not, we'll get out of here. And we talked a little bit the other night, a little bit about it.
Four Horsemen's a good heel.
Oh yeah. Four Horsemen, yeah, kind of went in with Flair.
Billy Kidman.
Yeah, it was a pretty good face. Yeah. Oh, Sweet Pea. Okay.
Sugar Plum. How you doing? Good.
Here we go. Sugar Plum, and Sweet Pea. Okay. Avery Styles, the son of AJ Styles, did a Game Changer wrestling
Wait a
show.
minute. What JY do? Did he try to steal some weed from New Jack? Is that why he got beat up?
I know this story because I've seen videos on it multiple times. So I guess Junkyard owed New Jack some money over some weed.
Oh, okay.
And when JYD went to ECW, when New Jack was there, this is like a few months before New Jack Junkyard had passed away from this car wreck. New Jack was like, "Hey, where's the money at?" And I guess New Jack did something to him or whatever.
New Jack ain't the person you want to try to screw over.
Yeah.
No. Lucky that he didn't kill Junkyard Dog. New Jack.
No, I do have more to it though, but I guess Paul Heyman tried to pay for it, so New Jack wouldn't do nothing. And New Jack was like, "Nah, I want the money from that, him,
Yeah.
And
He's old
JID
school.
the funniest line from that interview was how New Jack was talking about how JYD responded. He's like, "I ain't giving you nothing," his JYD voice.
Have you guys ever seen when they went to Smoky Mountain Wrestling, Tennessee now?
The Gangsters?
New Jack. Yeah, New Jack was there. And his first promo, Jim Cornette brought him in, and he's talking about the hillbillies and the rednecks and the Ku Klux Klan.
O.J. Simpson. Yeah, O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson. He went crazy. So you guys need to look up them promos. There's something else.
I've seen a few of them, and it's crazy as hell how much they got away with back in even at that time. Yeah, that too probably.
I seen one recently, Hogan talking about Tony Atlas, and I don't know if I should say what he was saying or not, but it was bad.
Yeah, that O.J. Simpson promo is crazy as hell because at the time period yeah.
Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about Avery Styles. He went to Game Changer Wrestling, did a couple shows for them. There was an independent wrestler that works for Game Changer. I'm not even gonna say his name because I don't think he deserves his name to be said because he's a fucking crybaby. But upset because he didn't help set up the ring. Well, they had a ring crew, so that guy didn't help set up the ring either. So, and then also said, well, he needed help with the chairs. Look. The promoter from Game Changer Wrestling asked him to come in to wrestle a match. Probably paid him more money than what that veteran's getting paid. I know that's sour grapes, and I know that sucks, but it is what it is. I know Game Changer Wrestling, the owner of that company, said, I respect the independent wrestler and his viewpoint, but in no way does he speak for Game Changer Wrestling, and kind of left it there, but people complaining, a lot of people complaining he's not paying his dues. Well, I do know if he does sign with NXT, he will pay his dues because when he goes to NXT, he will set up rings. He will tear down. There ain't no choice in the matter. That's part of the program. So right now, he's maybe on an easy street a little bit, but it is what it is. It's called life. Justin, you being a pro wrestler and you've been around for a long time. You're not super old, but you've had a pretty long career.
Oh boy.
Your thoughts on this?
I mean, there's other ways to pay your dues. I would say for a company that has its own ring crew, that's insufficient. if there's a company that doesn't have its ring crew, and there's a company that relies on its trainees and its and other people involved in the show to come help set up the ring, then I can understand that viewpoint, and I understand the viewpoint and respect the viewpoint as well. But however, Avery Styles is the son of AJ Styles. Are you really gonna force Avery Styles to help tear down and set up the ring, or put chairs up, set up chairs, or put chairs up while his dad's there? Are you gonna force him to do that to make him pay his dues? Probably not. You're probably not going to do that. You're probably not going to disrespect AJ Styles in that way. Why? Because 90% of you are going to be starstruck, or like a dog wagging its tail getting a new toy, and you're going to be, oh, Mr. AJ, sir. You're going to be starstruck. So it's not that big of a deal, really. I mean, now had he, like I said, if it was a smaller company and he was a trainee of that company, then yes, I could understand that.
Justin, I think Billy Buzz was asking how you paid your dues. He's wanting to know if you used knee pads and paid your dues. I think that's what Billy Buzz was referring to. That's where I took it.
Yeah, it's the same here.
No, my point is, if Billy had a problem with it, the person he should be talking to, he went up to the kid and said, "Hey, you need help put up chairs." The kid just kind of ignored him and walked away. If he has an issue, he should go to the owner of the company. Why go on? He went to Facebook and all that stuff so he could get his name out there.
I thought it was.
Chris, what do you think?
To me, it come down to some jealousy and a guy trying to get a little bit of a rub off Styles. Basically, is the way I look at it. Like I said, on the independent scene, and Justin's been around. A lot of the guys you see that are setting up the ring and tearing the ring down are guys that are regulars at that promotion. You a lot of times you don't see guys that are brought in, especially if they're maybe a little bit bigger name than other guys. You don't see them helping with. You don't see them tearing the ring down. It's usually that promotion's guys, and like we see guys go to other promotions. We don't see them helping set up and tear down all the time. Now, when they're at their home promotion, we see them guys doing that stuff and setting up chairs, tearing them down. So I think that's some of it too. But the whole thing is, if you really had a problem with it, you would go to the promoter. But the way you're doing it now, you're just trying to get a rub off somebody else's name.
Yeah,
and that's all it is. Because I think in that opportunity where if he was the promoter came up to him, but like, hey, Tony needs to pay his dues. Start setting up studios. Tony does need to pay his dues. So,
setting up a studio, we would never get a show off the fucking ground if I had me set up the studio. I'm here to be setting
but no, like if I was that wrestler, like you are you gonna tell me if the promoter came up to you and go, hey, his opponent couldn't show up, couldn't make it, I'm gonna put you against Avery Styles? You wouldn't say, hell yeah, I would do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, you wanted to bitch because you were a little bit jealous.
And you knew it would pick up some traction online, and a lot of people was going to see your name.
Yep.
So I never heard of the guy before.
And you know what? A lot of people are going to say, "Who the fuck is?" At the end of the day, they do about asking, "Who the fuck is that guy?" You know.
Eric Cannon was pretty big.
Was it
way back? I wouldn't say he was super big, but he was pretty hot on the indies around the time when I was starting out. 2009, 2010 and stuff. He was really getting
Okay.
traction. IWA Mid-South, I want to say, CZW and stuff like that.
So it's the guy that's jealous of a 19-year-old kid.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Okay, guys, you guys got anything else on wrestling before we get out of here?
I do not.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody watching. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like, follow Facebook, Twitch, X, Instagram. All at Gonzo Sports Room as well. And we will see you guys
Yeah.
next Thursday. Oh, go ahead, Dad.
Nick Khan probably put on some knee pads for some of them ECW guys.
Here we go. Hey.
Stated opinion.
Yeah, pretty much.
We appreciate everybody watching. We'll be back next Thursday with some more Facer Hill Pro Wrestling Talk. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Check out inyourhouse.com. Check out Kid Dynamite Show on all his social media. And we will see you guys next week.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Lightning fist! Hit him with the fireball. Hit him with this before, dog.
She hits us, it's over! Oh! Canadian Destroyer off the top!
She's going to the top, guys.
Nice!
Super cold red from the top. Now she's up the top. She hits this, it's over. That's it. I can do it.
Oh, that's it. Violence. I like violence. You know I am.
Oh, shit, violence!
Did you hear that?
Yes, he threw the trash can right off Jordan Jenkins' head!
Did you hear that?
What? Oh, shit! What a super kick! Yeah! Zay Gage just took IK3's head off! Oh, what a shot! This is Joey Owens' show! They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn broadcast I've ever been on! So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match!
Okay, let's go with